Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're going to jump in and build the pistol. There it is. This thing looks like it's going to be, if your hand's there, that means all of this is going to be down the side of your leg. It looks huge, but it does do a lot of corrosive damage. I'm not liking the critical here, the fact it doesn't tell you what it is. I got strange feelings about this weapon. It's either going to be good or it's going to be a flamethrower type. I don't know, haven't seen it yet. Oh no, it is. No. It fires sticky toxin explosive components. Oh no. Compound anyway, not components. So we'll buy this for 20,000. This is probably going to be one of the more expensive weapons we build. Jump over to the foundry. Pistols. There it is. Again, it's heavy on the neuros. It needs 3 of them, so it's either Valhek, Eris. Most missions on Eris, I'll do Exini. For most of them came from doing Exini. Gallium is the boss on Mars. He tends to drop that a fair bit, but 4 of them, that is a fair bit. 3,000 salvage is Saturn. Alloy plates is, I think, Venus. You can get them for 1,200. So it's 3 neurodes, 4 gallium. They're expensive. 3,000 salvage, that's expensive. And 1,200 alloy plates. Not so much, because alloy plates drop in bigger numbers now than they used to. It's another 24-hour weapon, and it's going to take another 20,000, which makes 40,000 in total for this thing. So we'll click build on that, and come back when it's done. And hopefully it'll be, let's see, I like that. Lowering the amount it costs to get it. I might rush this one. No, I won't. There's 3 weapons to build, so we'll let them build. Claim that. Once it's done, this is actually the biggest one I'm looking forward to out of all of them. Now we'll equip that. There it is. Yeah, that is huge. It's massive. Upgrade any polarities. Oh, it's just got that weird one. Because if I remember rightly, yeah, it's got 2 mods that will go in there. The freeze damage or the status chance. To be honest, I think in there on this gun, status chance is going to be better. With it being a corrosive type thing. But it does have a 0% for status, so I'm not really that sure on that one. To me, if you can't increase the status chance, because you can't add a percentage to 0. 100% of 0 is still 0. So with that being 0, that could be an awkward weapon. See, 0. At least with things like the acrid that does poison damage, it also has a 0 status chance. What the hell? No, reading the wrong one. It's got a 10%, which means if you were to increase that with a status chance mod, that would go up. This isn't going to go up because it's a 0% status chance. So I think freeze damage in there might fit a bit better, but that might, that the corrosive's going to stay like that. It's built into it. That's a bit weird, having a 0% status chance. Because that means the status is basically the corrosive, fire, freeze, magnetic, the blast, them kind of statuses. You inflict them on your enemies, and if there's a 0% of you doing that, technically this gun should do 0 damage. Because all of its damage is basically the elemental stuff, which has a 0% status chance, so I mean, probably not. That's probably just a bit of a typo there. A bit like the Sentinels here for probably the whole of update 10. If not very close to the end, finally fixed it. All the Sentinels for armor said 0, so there was no point putting an armor mod in them. Okay, so this pistol has 2 different firing types. You just pull the trigger once, it'll shoot 1 ball. As you can see just from that, this is actually a pretty powerful little pistol. I hate that light, I get stuck on it every time. And I missed. Oh, you were not locking me in here again. 1 ball, and he's dead. That's another ball. Right in the head. That's got classed as a headshot. And he's dead. So it's pretty powerful. The other firing option is this. You can actually charge it. And if you can land it, that is going to pretty much kill a lot of people with one shot. The problem is, if you actually watch the ammo while I'm doing this, it's actually taken, what, about 5 shots to do it. It's just as easy to fire 5 shots, because you can spam off 5 shots pretty quickly, or you can just spam off all of them. You create the ball doesn't explode until the last one's in there. While you're adding it, it stays there. And spamming it is much better in my opinion. The problem is you are going to need a lot of ammo if you're using it like this. That's why I've fit the ammo mutator mod. I don't need to spam it as I should. It's actually killing them with one ball. But to actually get the ball to land on them, wrong way, can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Especially if you're running around with it charged. And say, okay, and whoop. Oh, right in the face. Oh, that poor guy. That was actually a big ball there. Why'd that happen? Whoa, what the hell? That's the size it should be. That's the size it's for some reason appearing on them things. See if I can't get you to kill yourself by standing too close to these. Yeah, pretty much. I can't believe that worked. It is actually a fun weapon. The annoying thing is when you've got 2 or 3 people using this, you've got multiple shots all over the place, and as you can see, the screen's going ballistic. The explosions are going mad. If you're using that in any Grenier survival or defense, you think he's come. Thank you. Nice timing on that one. Let's see if we can't one-shot this guy with a charged one of these to the face. Boom! One shot as a heavy on Earth. Haha. And as I say, the only thing it has is the Hornet Strike mod, because the elemental stuff doesn't increase the damage that the corrosive damage that this thing does as standard. If you stick poison damage and lightning damage in there, for some reason it created its own new element, which was corrosive plus corrosive. I mean, it's still corrosive damage, it just does it twice rather than once, and that was a bit weird. See? Laid a trap for that little grenade coming after we're there. Damn, I missed. But I got him with the random shot. So I definitely think running around spamming this is going to be a better way to shoot. I'm just going to let that blow up in my arm there. I can see it. Why aren't this sticking to you? Why are they going so big on there? That's... Ew. Blip, 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 blip. Now, I'm not picturing it either. That is actually going huge there. You know, you've got the normal size. Oh, it's a little tiny thing. And then you've got container size. I don't think it affects the damage. I think that's just a visual thing. That probably means these containers here were originally really small, and all they did is expand them so they're bigger. Hence, if we stick this to the side of it, it looks bigger because the code, the script, whatever, is actually telling it to make the ball bigger because it's attached to the item it's making bigger. So it's the same size ball, it just visually looks bigger. I just think that looks freaky. Does it do it on there? No? What about you? No. I'm going to become obsessed with just shooting random containers to see if the balls get bigger or not. And I could have sworn a guy was shooting at us. Oh, crap. I got you. But yeah, this is heaps of fun running around with this. It's just a real pain in the butt if you end up with 3 or 4 people using it. I mean, it's a 15 here. The only thing it's got is Hornet Strike, and I've started putting the ammo mods in. And I'm on Earth messing around with people. Mind you, the Stalker did come earlier and completely annihilate her. Small ball. Small ball. Small ball. I bet the thing in the middle. Small ball. Aww. So, we'll leave this off here for now. As I say, it is a bit weird. There's been a few hot fixes out around this item and the Penta, so all they've done is the fixed splash damage area wasn't working properly. It seems to be working fine for me. Boom, he died around the corner. I'm so tempted because it's winter of calling this a snowball gun, because it shoots little white balls, and calling them snowballs would be a lot easier and a lot better than calling it something else. Ah, crap, he's gonna do this to her again. Ah, you're dead. He tried to lock away in, but we got him first. Which makes a change because usually they escape. So, we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.